Hello everyone, this is a chapter Madam Rides the Bus. This is not a story merely about an 8-year-old girl bus ride. It is a profound narrative of a child transitions from innocence to maturity. It maps her deep journey of growing up through experience. Vali was a unique child who possessed her own distinct perspective on the world. She had no playmates her age on her street, so her favorite pastime was standing at her front door to observe the hustle and bustle of the road outside. The bus that passed through her village every hour was a source of unending joy for her. Slowly, traveling on that bus transformed into an overwhelming desire. Vali was not a passive daydreamer, she was a shrewd planner. She secretly collected minute details for her hidden mission over several months. She listened intently to the conversation of the villagers and discovered that the town was 6 miles away. The fare was 30 paisa for a one trip and the journey took 45 minutes. To save 60 paise for a round trip, this 8-year-old girl sacrificed every small craving. She resisted buying peppermints, toys, or balloons, and even suppressed her strong urge to ride the merry-go-round at the village fair. This demonstrates her remarkable determination and self control. Fine spring afternoon, while her mother was asleep, Wali embarked on her bus ride. The bus conductor was a jolly, fun loving fellow. When he treated her like a helpless child and stretched out his hand to help her up, Wali flatly refused. Amused by her adult like attitude, the conductor playfully began calling her Madam. During the journey, Vali stood up on her seat because a canvas blind obstructed her panoramic view of the outside world. When an elderly passenger kindly told her to sit down so she wouldn't get hurt, Vali snapped at him. She refused to be looked down upon, firmly stating that she had paid her full fare of 30 paisa just like everyone else. Her self respect was so strong that when they reached the town and the conductor offered to buy her a cold drink with his own money, Wali politely but firmly declined. On her way to the town, Wali witnessed a hilarious scene. A young cow with its tail arched high in the air was running frantically right in front of the bus. The more the driver honked the horn, the more frightened animal became, running even faster in the middle of the road. For Wali, this was a moment of pure amusement. She laughed so hard that tears came to her eyes. At that moment, the cow was a vibrant symbol of life, energy, and joy. On the returning journey from the town to the village, Wali encountered the grim reality that every human being must face eventually. By the roadside, she saw the exact same lovable cow lying lifeless. It had been struck down by a fast moving vehicle. The very creature that had been so full of charm life just an hour ago had suddenly lost its beauty and turned into a cold, frightening corpse, its lifeless eyes staring blankly into space. This sight deeply shook Wali. She began to contemplate how quickly immense joy could transform into a horrible death. This grim realization constantly crushed all her excitement. She refused to look out the window and sat glued to her seat until she reached home. When Alice slipped back into her house, she found her mother chatting with a neighborhood chatterbox aunt. They were discussing how complex the world is and how many things happen outside without anyone ever knowing. Wali took a deep breath and wholeheartedly agreed with them. Her mother thought Wali was just mindlessly echoing adult conversation. But Wali harbored a profound secret. She was no longer the naive child who had left that afternoon. She had returned carrying the weight of the world's ultimate truth, the cycle of life and death. This story beautifully teaches us that maturity does not come with age, it comes with experience. Thank you.